Last night, we brought you a poignant and remarkable story of families in Houston being evicted from their homes, in part due to financial strains caused by the pandemic. Here's a portion of that report by CNN senior national correspondent Kyung La.
Hello? Constable, need to come to the door.
From one Houston home to the next.
Hello, Constable.
Deputy Benny Gant with the Harris County Constable's Office executes judge's orders to evict.
Hello, Constable.
We ain't got nowhere to go.
Israel Rodriguez is a tenant at this apartment, but he's not alone. 20-month-old Israel, his brother, 4-year-old Fabian, and their mother are some of the estimated 40 million Americans facing eviction in the downward spiral of the COVID economy.
They didn't rush us, but they were like, get everything you need.
Rodriguez admits he hasn't been paying rent, behind thousands of dollars.
It's my fault in the eviction. It was a lot going on during the corona. When it hit, I lost my job. So it took me like a month to get another job. This is my check, but I ain't making it with $300. It's literally $300.
Their stroller now carries their possessions.
It's mainly the kids' clothes because me and her just wear the same clothes almost every day. Make sure we got, toilet paper and a little bit of snacks for the kids.
What are you going to do with all of your stuff?
That's trash. They can throw it in the trash because we don't have a car, we don't have help, we don't have nobody that can come, help us out right now. Nobody. We got ourselves, me and the kids and her, that's it.
So since that report aired here on 360, then rebroadcast several times after, the response from Americans who want to help has been both touching and widespread. Taking many of those calls and messages has been the office of the Harris County Constable, whose officers were responsible for evicting or serving those eviction notices. Joining me now is Alan Rosen, Constable of Harris County Precinct 1. Constable, thank you so much for being with us. That story really is just heartbreaking. Do you have any updates on that young family?
Yes, and just as you have mentioned, the overwhelming giving spirit of Americans has kicked in at a time when this pandemic is hurting so many families. And there have been numerous people that have come forward and offered to help both people that were evicted. And, of course, the city of Houston and Harris County has a $60 million cash rental assistance program that they're also helping people. So the giving spirit of Americans, this is what we are about. And so they are getting help, and we're trying to help other people. And the CDC helped with that.
Right. The CDC stepped in, and I think you've suspended, if I'm correct, evictions at least for now, and the plan is to suspend them for the rest of the year. So what we saw in this piece a couple days ago is no longer happening. I want to talk about the feelings of your officers as they are doing this. I know no one wants to put people out of their homes, and you want to point out that they're just carrying out the law.
No, we don't make the laws. We merely are the people that enforce them and have to go out and do this. This is the worst part of my job. It's heartbreaking. And, it's so important that we put together a sheet that we give people that we have to, unfortunately, evict, resources like rental assistance programs, mental health programs, all kinds of different social services programs to ensure that they are not just left out in the cold. And it's something that's not required that we do. But we do it because we're human beings and we desperately care about the people in our community and all over.
We have about 35 seconds left, and I wanted to give you a chance because I know you've been getting a lot of calls and messages, people asking what they can do to help the people in Houston who have faced evictions. What can they do?
Well, they can give. We've created a GoFundMe account, which is through our foundation here. And if anybody wants to give, we will ensure that we are partnering with the agency that is helping with the rental assistance program here in Harris County and ensure that those dollars get to those people. It is just tremendous, the outpouring of support and love that has come to these people and other people that have been impacted by the pandemic.
Constable Alan Rosen, we do appreciate your time. We appreciate the efforts you're doing to reach out to the entire community. Thanks so much for being with us.